the brain mineral deficiency, the most symptoms are quite similar to kidney Jing deficiency. The treatment as well, from traditional aspect, the points or the herbs are mostly similar to tonified kidney. So the brain marrow is manufactured by the kidney essence. Then the essential substances produced from the food and drink. From kidney essence is most from the, we say the yes, congenital essence. Then the acquired essence from our food and drink, with whole care from our essence. And to drink supplies nourishment to the bone marrow.
You said the brain is the seat of the marrow, so yes. I can imagine that the marrow of the bones will go to the marrow in the spine, and then it will comes to the brain.
Yes, it's all connected.
Okay.
All connected. So you can imagine,
like
because they are all connected, which means in the future, when we think about the treatment of bone marrow problems, spinal problems, of course the brain marrow problems, we can think about how to use this brain theory in the future. Yeah. This clinical application. Yes.
Yes, in the last the paragraph you mentioned the anatomy, brain, marrow,
yes.
The skin tendon things, yes. And also here you mentioned
yes.
the marrow is manufactured by the kidney.
Kidney essence.
Yeah, kidney essence.
Yes.
How? Why? And why the marrow comes from the kidney essence?
Okay. Good question.
Another hard question. The hard question, but
yes.
Yeah. So they mentioned the liver, kidney, and the lung, and the why the kidney essence to produce the marrow, and yes, that thing's one question. Another one, we're talking about the brain, the sea marrow.
Yes.
And does you think the brain sea marrow connect to the bone marrow? That should be the same, treated the same, or belong to the different organs?
Okay. Understanding what you mean. Yeah. About the sea marrow. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Could you give us some examples of illnesses? For example, the bone marrow.
Yes.
What illnesses are related with that?
Yes.
And the spinal marrow.
Yes.
What illnesses are related with that?
Good question. Okay. That's.
Yeah. Well, we see the brain marrow and in the spinal marrow all say we agree, but the bone marrow is different. It's very difficult to how to connect as the marrow of the brain.
Yes.
Marrow.
Okay. Okay. There are several questions.
Yeah, too much questions.
Yes, but of course, as I mentioned earlier yesterday or yesterday, this is a completely new area. There are not so many textbooks you can review, you can references. So they are all on developing. So I believe lots of questions. Even traditional TCM or quantitative Jing, there are lots of argument area, whatever for this new developed area. So all these things, I think, based on my review of preview literature and my personal study, such as the three marrows. That's what I believe. The meaning, original meaning, brain is the sea of marrow. Here, the marrow is not only the marrow in brain. It's also connected with spinal marrow and to the brain bone marrow. As a sample.
Do you not think the problem is that we're in the 21st century?
Yes.
In the 21st century,
yes.
The brain means what we have inside here.
Yes.
What did it mean when the Huang Jing was written?
Yeah. So that's the reason I
because
said
we're assuming.
Yes, we're assuming
that brain means the same today as it meant when the Huang Jing was written.
Yes. Good.
So, in this concept,
yes.
If the brain is the sea of marrow,
yes.
Does that mean the heart is the sea of blood?
Okay. Yes.
Then why would the Chinese took the heart as the seat of blood, and why they forgot the brain?
Okay. Yeah.
Chinese medicine, it told us the kidney control the order of bones.
Yes.
And the sadi, that means go up
Yes.
and arrive the brain.
Okay. Yes. So many questions.
身主生髓上通于脑。
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. Yes. Here, of course, I said still argument area, still developing area. I just explained to my understanding. Of course, I can't say my answer is the final answer. It's just my understanding to share with you to understand about Huang Jing. The original meaning, as Catherine mentioned, yes, 2,000 years ago, and not developed in the later years.
Yes.
But how do we understand the original meaning from the preview our masters? So my understanding. So as Isabel asked, yes, several sample. We can use some sample, such as bone marrow. Nowadays, bone marrow is a 骨髓.
Yeah.
The importance of 骨髓 or bone marrow is most about the blood
Production.
such as blood cancer, etc. Yeah, production, etc. Yes. Traditionally, from TCM, we say 心主血 heart manifested the blood.
Yeah.
肝藏血 liver storage of the heart. Yeah, that's some question. There are several organs involved. But here, which means my understanding from in the future to practice this is some of the bone or blood conditions, particularly the severe and the long-term conditions, can be related for the brain. This brain includes several meanings. One is modern Western science, such as the immune system, such as the brain controlled access to the uterus, to the ovulation. This is a jaw is access. This is one understanding. Another understanding from the heart cancer conditions can be think about of the brain channel. I will mention later how to use brain theory in practice. It means I will mention later. Domain in the spinal.
Yeah.
That is another practice in the future. For the spinal marrow, which means 脊髓, spinal marrow can be divided by several patterns or several groups of disease. One is spinal itself. The spinal inside of the bone itself, some conditions, such as
Like wear and tear?
yes, part of them. The spinal itself, or the nerve cell conditions in the future. This is possible. Or the spinal bone, including such as with slip disc, or this kind of the spinal related conditions. Even we mentioned yesterday of the heart syndrome, could be related. Then for the brain itself, this narrow meaning of brain of the marrow narrow meaning of marrow is the brain itself. Wide meaning is brain marrow, spinal marrow, and the bone marrow. So this is three different.
Okay, but the brain is an extraordinary food,
Yes.
right? And it's listed as an extraordinary food, but separately also listed as an extraordinary food is marrow
Yes. You're right. I agree with you.
and bone.
Yes,
and,
I agree.
Yeah.
This reason I will mention later. The name of extraordinary food was a question why in the later time brain was not developed. Why development? That's my for this one. Not developed by 1,500 years. Not developed. In the later 1,500 years, there is no any textbook mentioned or developed about the brain theory in Huang Jing. Some books they just repeat or just copy from Huang Jing. Brain is the sea of marrow, etc. Such as like this, or head is the spread of house, etc. Did not mention anything else. Only until developed by here. So there are several reasons. One reason, as you mentioned, they put the organs in 3 categories. One is Zang, one is Fu. The last one is extraordinary Fu, which means extraordinary Fu is not as good as Fu, of course not as good as Zang. So that means they do not pay any attention or any emphasis on extraordinary Fu. If you put them in the third hand, even not second hand, third hand of the Fu, not developed. Another reason, my understanding, is because of the 5 elements. If you have some idea or knowledge about the Chinese culture history, during the Han Dynasty, which is the later time of Huang Jing, that time, 5 elements from the Chinese philosophy, 5 element theory was more common and popular. They put almost everything into 5 elements. TCM as well. They put everything on the categories of 5 elements. Everything put on 5 elements. So 5 Zang, 肝心脾肺肾 liver, heart, spleen, lung, kidney. 5 Fu plus 1, gallbladder, small intestine, stomach, etc. They all put them in these 5 elements. Everything they according to this 5 element theory, which means they only emphasize by these 5 elements, 5 colors, 5 natural wood, etc. In this system, the extraordinary organs has no any place. They just ignore it. To be honest, this is only my understanding, my explanation why they did not develop. Nobody mentioned about it. Only now by this time. When you study Chinese herbs, you will definitely know this guy, because Li Shizhen. He died in 1593. His book, the 本草纲目, published 1596. It is not a mistake. It's actually the years, which means his book published 3 years later than his died. You know, that time in China, publish a book is a major problem. Most published in the previous just cut in the bamboo. Later on, they use some other slightly better material, but even so, to publish a book like 本草纲目is a huge job. So until his death, he did not see his book published until 3 years later. So only in his book is the most mentioned about the herb medicine. In chapter 34, the Xing Yi, yesterday we mentioned about Xing Yi, mentioned the brain is the house of Yuan Shen, but did not explain detail why. What developed? What's the clinical application? No any mention at all. Even by the Yuan Shen, how to understand about Yuan Shen? So also there are lots of different translations about the Yuan Shen. I will mention later about Yuan Shen here. Until his book, after 1,500 years, first time mentioned the brain again, and that some slightly developed. Mentioned brain is the house of Yuan Shen, 老为元神之府 house of Yuan Shen. So we all know about the 本草纲目. What's important? Some even in Western countries, many of the science museum or science we say history books, they list the 本草纲目 of one of the top 10 important books in the natural science. 本草纲目, of course, in